there. Gotta get the camera. It is officially that time of year, where snook flood the Florida beaches in search of clear water and easy meals. And as I decided to walk those same beaches, my eyes were peeled, looking for an easy target over this white sand. These snook are opportunistic with a properly presented fly, and today we had plenty of shots doing one of my favorite types of fishing, some more successful than others.
Got him. Yep. Told you that was the one.
Now, let's rewind. My day started at 6 a.m. As I pulled the boat towards the ramp, there was one stop in mind. As I grabbed coffee with my girlfriend, I allowed the sun to rise, and eventually, I took myself to the ramp, launching my skiff to begin my day. There's few better feelings than this, idling my skiff out towards the Gulf after a few days of hardcore fishing while guiding. This type of fishing for me is always less stressful. It is time to myself where I can relax while still chasing some of these fish that I love so much. As I got my fly rod out, I threw on a classic baitfish pattern and got to work. Alrighty guys, well, welcome back to another video. Today, got something pretty special. As you guys can see, got the beach behind me, got the fly rod, and today we're gonna be walking the beach. One of the prettiest spots here in Florida, South Florida. Lots of beach snook should be around, other species too. Cannot wait. This is one of my favorite things to do because it's so easy. You can do it by yourself. It's just such a pretty place to be, such a pretty place to fish. Blessed to be able to come fish here, but it's also just very unique, walking the beach. You know, you see a school snook coming down, some redfish maybe, trout, whatever. Make a cast with the fly rod, see if you can get them to eat it. But with that being said, guys, we're gonna get after it. I'm gonna take us in a little bit, keep the boat off. I can spot lock it, kind of move down with me as I walk the beach. We're gonna walk a decent ways and try to get on some snook, but got some flies right there in case I snap off. Got some leaders if I snap off some leader. With that being said, guys, I'll see you guys on the beach. Let's go get on them. It was now time to start fishing. And as I started scanning the beach with the classic glass minnow pattern, it was not long before we had some action.
Alrighty guys, so walking the beach, got the fly rod. Hopefully you guys can hear me pretty well. These waves are crashing like crazy. Some boat traffic, whatnot, but we got a little trough right here. I'm gonna cast, see if we can catch anything. I'm looking for some snook cruising out here too while I'm doing it, but there should be some snook cruising here. This current is ripping in. Just gonna cast it, kind of let it sit in that trough.
The first 30 minutes was slow, as there was no snook wanting to play in this cut. I decided to start my way down the beach, hoping to find some schools or solo fish cruising.
GoPro, stop recording. All right guys, so basically what I'm doing is just walking this beach super slow. You guys see how pretty it is, but walking super slow. These snook are super white. It can be really hard to see them, so you gotta look really closely. Sometimes they'll be up right along the beach, other times they'll be kind of off a little bit. It's a lower incoming tide right now, so water's not too high. Just walking and looking for them. All right guys, got the first bogey. Where'd he go? These things are like ghosts, dude. All right, there's a couple of them right there, I think. There's one. Oh no, there's a school of them. Yeah guys, there's a good school of them. Let me make sure, you only get really one shot at these things before they know something's up. I'm gonna make sure I get a good cast, get my line all situated. Oh bruh, I just got snagged, are you kidding me?
I then spent the next 10 minutes dealing with the snag and tangled line, all while the snook were watching me.
Talk about a disaster. Good thing is those snook are still down there. They're not coming to me, so I shouldn't have really spooked them. I'd like to catch one. All right, I think we should be good to go. That might be the worst fly fishing showing on YouTube. Holy crap. Actual nightmare. Let's hit the reset button. Let's go get on them. They're down here.
As you can see, these sticks can cause a major issue when trying to walk around with dangling fly line. But as I continued down the beach, I got my first real shot at a beautiful beach snook.
Look at mine. Oh, he trailed it so hard. He was trailing it like crazy. Oh, that was a good first cast. It took me 30 minutes to finally cast that thing. I need a basket, dude. You guys, this isn't like a regular beach. There's so much sticks. They just get tangled on everything. All right. He trailed it hard. Let's get this boat more towards me. Those are the ones you want to find. You want to find the ones that are cruising the beach, shallow. The ones that are a little deeper are going to be tough. He followed it hard. I kind of kept bumping it small. Next time I might try to let it sit a little bit. See what they like. Alrighty guys, well we are headed kind of back where I started. I might walk the other side of this little cut. Boat down there kind of just pulled up right up on me, but I think he's working. That being said, we'll probably be back there. Saw some snook, had one trail it really hard, then I kind of ran out of line, wave kind of caught the fly line, whatnot, but gonna work back towards here, towards this pass, and maybe walk the other side and see what's up.
That is exactly what I ended up doing. And before long, we ended up having a lot more shots and ultimately catching our first snook.
Good amount of snook here, but they're kind of very spooky. Two snook right here.
As I walked over this hard bottom, I saw a snook straight in front of me.
All right, this is the one right here. Look at this guy. Got him. Yep. Told you that was the one. Did you see him up in the shallows like that? He's actually a quality snook. Look at him jumping. He was up in the shallows. When they're like that, I landed my fly right next to him and he smoked it. Look at that. Let's get this line untangled from my toe and my feet. Guys, he's a quality beach snook. That feels good to get one on the board. Let's get this boat over here. Look at that, guys. Beautiful beach snook. He smoked it. Look at that fish. Gorgeous fish. What's nice, so nice about this too, you can keep him in the water. Guys, look at him. Pop that fly out. Good hook set right there. You guys can see he smoked that thing. That's a gorgeous fish right there. Beautiful first snook for the beach. You guys can see his colors. Good mouth. Look at the eyes on him. Beautiful fish. Beautiful. He's about ready to go. Let's go get another one, guys. This time I'm gonna bring the camera with me. That was awesome. He was cruising a foot from the beach, landed my fly, he ate it instantly. Those are the ones you want. The ones that are off the beach a little bit are a little trickier, but let's go get on them. Yeah, guys, he was probably low 20s maybe, which that's a little bit above average.
I now had the monkey off my back, and as I walked this beautiful beach to the sound of waves crashing over and over again, I decided it was time to switch some things up.
Alrighty, guys, well, some updates, switched some stuff. We were throwing this tiny beach minnow. Hopefully you guys can even see it. So switched to that, and also switched to 15-pound leader, just because I think I had like 30 on, just because that's what I was throwing the other day. Gonna see what happens, but let's go get on them. Try to find a couple more snook. It is 10:55. I got out here around like 7:38 probably, so probably 8. So been fishing for a few hours, but honestly, just like 30 minutes to get everything back set up. So been a little break, but let's go get on some fish. All right, I think there's one right here. Yep. Dang it. I landed it right on him.
I pivoted to casting along some of this beaten up wooden bottom, finding schools of snook blending in with it.
There's some nice snook in here. Alright guys, there's a lot of good snook here.
After having no luck, I then worked into a new area, where I locked eyes with an overslot snook who I was hoping was curious about my fly.
Giant snook up there. Alright guys, there's a really big snook up here.
After making some good casts into the shade that the snook disappeared into, I realized that my day was probably coming to a close. As I sit here editing, I can definitely say I gave the beach snook my all this trip, as I made countless casts, walked a few miles, and had some good shots. Midday, it can get tough. Winds pick up, tides come in, and people flock to these beaches to enjoy the same pretty waters that I do, making the fish a bit spookier than they already are. I was ultimately content though. I knew this day was probably not going to be a huge numbers game. It never is. And although I would have liked an extra snook or two, I was grateful that we at least got the one, and could show you guys this awesome fishery. As I wrapped things up, I took some blind casts over the structure, ultimately calling it quits.
Alrighty guys, well, that's gonna wrap it up. Awesome day. Got that one snook, a couple other decent opportunities, but for the most part, I mean, came out here, day off, got a snook, can't really ask for much more, so that was awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed. Probably a shorter video, but you guys should come out here and do this. Don't need to be a beach like this. It can be a public beach. It can be an awesome time. Go with spinning rod, little swim bait, maybe a little shrimp pattern, just something light, and you cast enough, you'll get some snook, and it's a great time. Saw some big ones, especially back in the cut, but we'll be out here again doing this same video for sure. So stay tuned. We'll come out, catch some more snook, but just want to get something out quick for you guys on Sunday. Going to the Keys. Probably not going to be fishing much, just going to be hanging out. But with that being said, God bless, guys. I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed this one fish video. Until next time.
I appreciate you guys watching this video as always. If you want to go fish the Everglades with me, feel free to reach out on my website. Until then, see you guys next time.